Good morning, everyone. Today I want to share with you a story about life, about attitude, and about one of the most powerful forces that can change our lives forever. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you, it is a way of seeing the world. It is about focusing on what you have instead of what you lack, on what's working instead of what's broken, and on what's possible instead of what's impossible. And when gratitude joins hands with a positive attitude, something magical happens. You begin to see opportunities where others see problems, hope where others see despair, and growth where others see failure. Let me take you on a journey, a true-to-life inspired story that will help you understand just how powerful gratitude and positivity can be. Once, in a small town, there lived a young man named Arjun. He was intelligent, talented, and had big dreams. He wanted to become an engineer and build something that would make his parents proud. But life, as it often does, didn't go as planned. Arjun came from a poor family. His father worked as a mechanic, and his mother sold vegetables in the market. Every rupee they earned was hard-earned. Arjun often studied under a streetlight because electricity at home was unreliable. One day, just before his final exams, tragedy struck. His father met with an accident and could no longer work. The family's small income stopped overnight. Arjun was devastated. He thought his dreams were over. His mind was full of negative thoughts. Why me? Life isn't fair. Maybe I'll never succeed. But then something changed. One morning, Arjun went to visit his father in the hospital. Despite his pain, his father smiled and said, "Beta, don't cry for what you've lost. Be grateful for what you still have. I'm alive, you're healthy, and your mind is strong. These are enough to rebuild everything." Those simple words struck something deep in Arjun's heart. That day, he decided to change his attitude. Instead of complaining about what he didn't have, he began to appreciate what he did have. He was grateful for the books his teacher had given him, grateful for his mother's love and sacrifices, grateful for the chance to study, even under a streetlight. He started writing 3 things he was thankful for every night before sleeping. Slowly, his mindset began to transform. Gratitude gave him strength, and positivity gave him courage. The power of positive thinking. Arjun faced many obstacles, but he never lost hope. When his friends laughed at his old clothes, he smiled and said, "At least I have something to wear." When he couldn't afford tuition, he volunteered to teach younger kids and learned even more through teaching. People began to notice something different about him. His teachers admired his attitude. His friends started coming to him for advice. One day, a local businessman who noticed Arjun's dedication decided to sponsor his college education. And years later, Arjun graduated as one of the top engineers in his university. But what truly made him stand out was not his degree, not his intelligence, but his attitude, his ability to stay grateful and positive no matter what life threw at him. Yet he never forgot his roots. He often visited his old school to motivate children. One day, a student asked him, "Sir, what is the secret to your success?" Arjun smiled and said, "The secret is simple. I learned to say thank you every single day. When you learn to appreciate life, life starts to appreciate you back." He then told the students how gratitude helped him stay calm during storms and how positivity helped him find light even in the darkest nights. My friends, life is not always fair. There will be challenges, losses, and disappointments. But remember this, you can't always control your situation, but you can always control your attitude. When you focus on what's missing, you feel miserable. But when you focus on what you have, you feel empowered. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into blessings. Positivity turns obstacles into opportunities. Every time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this moment trying to teach me? When you ask the right questions with a positive attitude, you attract the right answers. Let's think of examples around us. A farmer who smiles even when the rains are late. A teacher who keeps teaching even with limited resources. A mother who sacrifices her comfort for her children. All of them have something in common, gratitude and positivity. They don't have perfect lives, but they have perfect attitudes. As I end this story, I want you to remember one powerful thought. Gratitude makes what we have enough, and positivity makes what's ahead possible. No matter where you are in life, rich or poor, young or old, struggling or succeeding, start your day with gratitude. Smile more, complain less, see the good in every situation. Because when you do, life will begin to open doors you never imagined existed. So tonight, when you go home, take a moment to say thank you to your parents, your teachers, your friends, and even to yourself. And tomorrow, wake up with a positive attitude and say, today is going to be a great day. Because that simple belief, that one positive thought, can change everything.